Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. In the last episode, we took on the second water forest, whatever the heck it was called. In this episode, it's going to be the forest wrap-up time, because we completed all the second forest, and we're going to go grab all the Kalma that I have missed, and there's a tournament that I never did, the fire one if you remember correctly. However, before I get to doing that, I'm going to drop off Gaia, and I'm going to add PK to my team. The reason being that Gaia is going to be merging soon, and I want to make sure Gaia doesn't get that much experience, because as much as I as much as Gaia is pretty useful, I want to give her a B move, which means a move in the next forest when I merge her next. Which means I'm gonna have to. I don't want her to, I want to minimize the experience. I want to minimize basically the amount of experience I won't be getting because I'm level 20. So by doing that, I'm gonna put PK in, get him some experience so he can actually get to his next merge, because PK is gonna be the one who's gonna be added to the team very soon, and go from there. I hope that made sense. Also, this means Madame's probably gonna be stuck at level 20 for a bit. Not the biggest deal. I kind of have to take a little bit of a loss here, because I really want that fire B move to give to everyone. Well, I guess I could give Madame something else as well. That's actually a pretty good option, so I'll actually consider that as well. But regardless, guys, we're going back to Wind Forest 2, and we're going to go ahead and find some Kalma and find some cutscenes. You know how this goes, so I will see you when something interesting happens. Ta-ta! Hey, it's conversation time. We're gonna be having a lot of these. Hello!
Now this is that, and... Oh, Master Kahu! Wait a minute!
Master Kahu! Master Kahu!
Some serious thinking. I shall be
oh my?
in just a little bit.
Okay.
Doesn't look like he'll be finished anytime soon.
Yeah, Gil doesn't... What was the purpose of this conversation? Yamu, you didn't even say anything. Your eyes are circles. You're making weird noises. I'm a little scared.
Yamu, what's wrong? You're not feeling well? What should we do? Should we call Dr. Gil?
Interesting happening.
Just snacking on junk. Yamu, dizzy. So hungry.
Well, someone feed the poor kid.
That's all. You're just hungry.
Geez, call Child Protection Services over here.
Is this? I see.
This is gonna be one of those episodes, isn't it? Indeed it is. Anyway, I actually looked up some stuff in the background. I think we're only missing one Kalma here, so hopefully I'll run into it soon. Probably a battle as well, because that tends to happen. Blarg. I guess this is the... Yeah, I think this actually is the Kalma I'm looking for. Okay, cool. That's good. Also, Gaia's, or PK's first time in battle, not Gaia. Interesting. Anyways, weird version of this coup. Kind of interesting. Only vessel, if we're here to get Gaia experience and whatnot. Basically, use a thing called Stun Hit, which often stuns your people. I'm surprised I didn't get stunned, considering, I have an Earth type, but that's cool. I appreciate that. It's an interesting technique, stun. However, it doesn't last very long. I kind of prefer Blind because it tends to be a bit more long-lasting and really good at crippling their most offensive people. Or Confuse, because Confuse can affect magic types as well. Confuse is arguably the best status of the three, I would say. Don't kill. Okay, well, we can only... Well, once again, not everyone's getting the experience today, I guess. Whatever. Moving on. But hey, we gotta get PK some extra experience. PK will need... Well, probably is gonna get stuck at level 20 as well, but honestly, there's like no one else I could put Shadow Mario in here, but he is nowhere near prepared, considering all he has is an E-level move, so I figured Gaia was the best bet. Or, I always confuse the two. Jeez. Why am I still talking? Have I even fought these guys before? I don't even know if I've fought these guys in the Wind Forest. I certainly don't remember them, so here's a fight with these guys. Yeah. Oh, there's the stun status, so now we can show it off. As you can see, nothing happened. Nobody ate dinner that night. The end. So we'll just go ahead and kill this guy, and then we'll cut to the next segment of segmenty goodness. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Evolution! It's dead. we now have a fairy. So this fight is just all sorts of important, and I'm glad I kept talking in the end. But holy crap, she does a lot of damage now. Wow. She almost one-shot that guy. So Little Foo, getting even stronger, is now a magical fairy of awesomeness. Prepare for kick-ass. More story! Been a while since I talked. Once again, call Child Protection Services right now.
I don't know how many times I told you.
Dr. Gil, what's wrong?
Yamu ate some medicine.
Look at it. First you starve him, then you make him eat medicine.
That medicine is supposed to be put on cuts.
You're a bad parent.
Medicine tastes bad.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Father of the year. Well, I guess not really.
Tastes bad.
And then Yamu died.
Well, you'll probably just get a stomachache. No need to worry.
Okay, sure. You know, he's only dying. But whatever. We'll just walk away. Well then. We found a new Alco. I mean, if we didn't already have Ceiling, this would be awesome, because these guys are pretty cool, but we do kind of already have Ceiling, so I don't know, like, they're both pretty good, but I've already raised this one up pretty far. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a guy, you know, that's pretty neat and stuff. So let's just get confused a lot. Ow. Yeah, I kind of ran right into this one. Go, PK, hurt yourself. Way to go. You're pretty professional. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and finish off these guys, and we'll get ourselves an egg. That's kind of cool. I'm kind of cool with this. We didn't run into any, like, battle, like, any, like, Beast Hunter battles. Maybe they just don't exist on this tier. It's quite possible. So, what can you do, really? Except murder! Speaking of murder, Tamal evolves. Unfortunately, Tamal's third evolution is not available yet. We haven't actually reached that evolution threshold with him yet. Ironically, it is pretty hard to evolve the mouse, so it does take quite a while. But it's a little bit of power. It's, you know, I'm okay with this. So we'll just go ahead and burn you to death, Toasty. And we'll go ahead and get our egg. So, you know, this will give us a chance to get some new Divine Beasts. Like I said, I don't really plan to use this one because I already have some really good choices for Divine Beasts, and I prefer the bug type that we got for my other Wit slot because I'm having 2 of each elements technically. But yeah, can I just, like, the jukes? Look at that. Look at that pro elite skills there. Look at that pro elite skills. Oh man. So that's actually it for the Wind Forest though. So I guess I'm gonna keep talking because there's no reason to keep going. We got the column we're looking for. So all I need to do is go hatch this new Divine Beast, and then we can start the Water Forest. So no idea if this is gonna be 2 videos or not. If there's no battles, it might not be, because honestly that's gonna speed up time quite a bit. But yeah, that's a thing. Awesome. Anyway.
Harvest any?
Yes, I did harvest anything. I harvested an egg. It's pretty... Oh, I got a cocoon as well. Wind power is cool because wisdom and speed, it's an interesting thing to get, except it's on a physical attack, so it's not really the most convenient thing to give. So, basically, blah, 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 blah. Yes, indeed. So, new Divine Beast. Who do I want to name him after, even though I'm not going to use him, because I essentially have the 8 in my main party. Because that's just how I do this game. I'm not going to do like Nuzlocke where I had like 50 million guys. It's not going to work like that, unfortunately. Fluster! That's the name of the E-level move for that. I'm going to name him after a good pal of mine, Fu. Because if anyone gets to have the power to confuse, I guess it may as well be him, question mark? Yeah. 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 Anyways, moving on. It's time for Water Forest, so I will see you guys in a bit. Oh, well, here we go. Here's a scene, at least. With Kier!
What are you doing?
Here, take this. Feel good medicine. Take
I want to feel good.
Feel good medicine. Powdered what? Ugh, bitter.
Oh boy, you really took it, idiot. You never learn.
Don't accept
Tastes
medicine
awful,
from strangers.
But I think it'll work. Anyway, what was it?
Ganui powder.
Mmm,
Bingo.
you powdered Scooter.
See, cure.
Ganui good for you. That will feel better.
Let's just eat all the Ganuis. But we get a Tendai herb, yay!
That's for medicine. No people like.
Oh, Kira, you're so silly. I haven't found a single Kalma yet, which is weird because I'm supposed to find 3 of them, so I have to go multiple times to this one. Oh, there we go. There's a Kalma. So that's one of the many that we're missing right now. Jeez, we're kind of actually missing quite a few. But what can you do? I'll have to just come back to this place and grab the 2 Gara ones because they're actually kind of vital as well. So I'm going to want to grab them, I think. Anyway, is there any chance that you're not going to die? In well, it's 80, yeah, you're not going to survive. I guess you're going to get a little bit of HP recovery here, though, at least. Going to get 4 back, which is kind of pathetic, but what can you do? Basically, he's not going to live this hit. Let's just be realistic here. So, well, we're going to give these guys the experience, because Tamal hasn't really got the experience. Ironically, because Littlefu's in the center, Littlefu's just going to get all the experience from this, which is going to work out in her favor for sure. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Anyway, get some experience, get a new Kalma. Before I even go back, I'm probably going to go to the next water, because I mean, it's not going to... There was a thing right there. What the heck is this thing? There's a thing. There's a Twill Mugwort just lying on the ground. That's pretty spiffy. Anyway, like I said, I'm missing 2 of the Kalma, and I'm in Water Place 4 already. So, back to Water Place 1 again. There we go. Got one of them. It's a monkey! No, it's actually the Gara. This one should be the little tiny one that has Salam. Or Slamite or something like that. Basically this guy. So that's cool. We'll just, you do the usual attack of this, lower down a quarter of his health. Looks like he's fairly tanky. He's also going to heal his health right here. So I should actually be able to get everyone to turn in here. That's the ideal hope here. I'm not sure which does more damage at this point, honestly. My wind formation or my water formation. It's really hard to tell. Well, do attack. 12 damage. Big whoopee. I'm still thinking, especially with the risk of crit on the fire formation, that this is a little stronger, because I don't think this is going to kill either. Nope, it didn't. So, he's going to get an attack in, but miss. We're going to go in here, we're going to blast chance this mofo. Or, well, we're going to Agnes him first. So, that works too. Basically, he's dead. So that's another Gara, or another Kalma out of the way. One that I could potentially give to my 2 Garas on the Earth side to help them out. Also, Mr. PK there is getting ever so close to merging. So we're gonna have to be careful because he has to get through 2 B-level forests before I can let him merge. Scary stuff. Here's our final Kalma. You do that. So that's good. It only took 3 runs, so not really much in terms of bonus conversations in these ones, or bonus battles, so it's mostly just getting this Kalma, which is not nearly as exciting, but we will have some excitement soon enough. Hey! We're twinsies! Yay! As you remember, this guy has the Life Snatch move, which deals MP and HP, but it's really not that good. That being said, it's a water Kalma that looks just like this guy, so it does give a pretty good bonus, so it's kind of worth it, so maybe I might be merging with this guy eventually for some reason. I don't know, I should have gone to Scooter because apparently this is going to kill him. Oops! Well. It's not like it really matters. So, that takes care of the Water Force things. So now we're just going to go ahead and turn in our Kalma, and then, we'll be halfway done with this madness. With this Sparta! Why did I do that? Oh, I should still be talking because, like, this is still technically a thing, because I have to turn in the things. I'm very good at this, guys. Seriously, like, I'm really good at this, guys. Like, seriously. Anyway, 3 cocoons. So, one of you gets some extra MP, which is kind of cool and whatnot. I mean, it's a pretty good bunch of status preventions, but, not really too worth it. Actually, I guess it could be worth merging for that, because, you know, it does help out my tank, so just for that ability, it might be worth the merge, along with the extra Gara stuff, because resistance to status for an Earth type is pretty good, because blind isn't very important to him. Sleep is a problem, but, you know, poison, stun, and petrify, getting rid of those 3, that's some pretty spiffy stuff going on there. So, anyway, I will meet you guys in the Earth Forests. Yeah, Earth Forests. Hey, we got a Kalma, 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 we got a Kalma. What is it? What is it? What are you? What are you? Why am I doing this? Shut up, Lucky. You're this guy. So we actually haven't got this guy yet, which is a thing. So, basically, I'm gonna go and blind him. Although this might actually hurt a lot because these guys tend to have pretty low spirit, but they have pretty high defense, so I'm assuming you're gonna live that hit, and that's good. So now you're blinded, you can't do shit. I'm gonna go ahead and go into this guy because it actually cannot kill him, because it only does 3/4 of its current health, which is why Magma is a terrible move, and why I really hope I can get PK something new before I, you know, I hope I can get PK a different move before he joins the team. I will actually assume, I mean, he's close to merging, so once he merges, basically he'll be good to go. I don't anticipate him having a problem, really. So, well, he might have to like go for maybe like a couple floors, because I'm expecting to be able to add him to the team roughly around the end of the next, the first floors of the Fire one, because I'm getting a pretty good amount of Kalma. I mean, when you get all the Kalma, you get the Divine Beast fairly quickly. And that's good, because that means you have more time to raise in your party, which means they have more time to get, you know, worthy of being your party. And in the end, everyone's happy, everyone has cake, everyone eats dinner that night, and it's just a good time all around. So, everyone wins. The end. Oh, well, I guess I should keep talking, because there's apparently a thing here. Oh god, it's you again.
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You're weird.
Slither? No! I say slither. You say slither. Okay, once more. Slither.
Slither?
What's that, like some greeting? Yup, a greeting in Slitheries.
Oh god, she's a parcel tongue.
Slitheries are my fave.
Well, I guess technically it's a Slimal tongue. It's a scooter tongue! For some reason, Slimy's thinking he was like the butt end of all the jokes here today. It's just kind of a thing. Hey, there's another Kalma for me today. Bless you. I'm assuming that was a sneeze. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's time for this guy. You know, it's the Earth version of this, and it's all fine and dandy, so we're just gonna go ahead and magma! Because that's what I do. I just magma it up, and it's pretty swell. So, actually I just realized I should probably merge Madame. I would not be surprised if she's already at level 20, which makes me kind of look like a silly face now, because that means, I've kind of wasted a little bit of experience on her, but that's okay. As much as I want to give her a Imago, which I can't do this current version of Imago though, because, I mean, this current version of Imago is, after all, don't kill. Don't kill. Damn it! Oh, whatever. The next one I'm just gonna make sure Fire gets it, so whatever. Whatever! Giving some unfair experience to... yeah. Not fair to Tamal, really! Gotta be fair to Tamal, man. So, that's another Kalma, but... I might just give it a healing move, because I do want to actually make it a healer at some point as well. It's gonna be in the wind. water formation thing, so... Oh god, leave me alone! More conversation! I mean, it's a sweet night, what do you expect?
Cinnamon.
Why do you always forget Cinnamon's name?
Cinnamon. Hello.
You're so bad at remembering names. Hi!
Well, you know...
What? You don't have to force yourself. I don't mind.
Oh, but right. Well, is Kakuna working hard?
Was that so hard to say?
If she doesn't find the orb, won't you get disbanded?
Don't worry about the others. Worry about yourself. Your tail. If you don't find the orb, you'll die.
See?
Huh?
Someone
What do you know?
finally gets it! Someone finally gets it! Holy crap, was that so hard? If you get that orb, you'll die! Thank you! Thank you for being awesome.
When talking to someone, check their mood before talking to them.
Okay! Also, I just realized I never said anything to Vanilla. I never checked her other talk. I'm sure it was something like Slither, 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 Slither. Whatever. Whatever. Interesting. Interesting! I got one of these guys. Which is actually slightly problematic now. Because that would be a good one to do instead of PK here. Because these people have the Ramekis line. It's pretty cool. This puts me in a bit of a pickle, actually, as to whether or not I want to use PK or these guys. Because they're both really good. Interesting dilemma going on here. I'm gonna have to think about this one a bit. Huh. Huh. Because basically these people, these ones are the ones who just naturally raise defense. And that's the move I actually want to give to PK in the end, is this Ramekis move. So it's a question of if the Divine Beast I'm getting here for it is going to be worth the trade-off of not getting necessarily as good evolution going on for it. So, interesting, I actually managed to find one of these guys. I don't know. I mean, then I'll have... I won't be using 2 Garas as well, so that's also a thing. Because I am using 2 Garas at the moment. Oh no, using 2 Garas! Oh man. But, this is interesting. This is unexpected. Unexpected development. I mean, I'm going to have to use PK just because it's the only one that's really ready to go at the current moment in terms of, like, merging and stuff, because no one else is even close to ready. But it won't take long for this guy to catch up, to get a couple merges in and be battle ready. It might be an actual viable switch out at some point. I might want to raise this guy on the side and use him instead of PK. That might actually be a thing. Huh. Speaking of that guy, we actually have the Kalma for it right here, and the final Kalma of the Earth area. So the thing is, before I use that specific Divine Beast, it's going to need to have a Mago and a B-level skill. Specifically the B-level version of this specific Kalma, which will actually be getting soon enough. So there's that. But the thing is, Garas are inherently tanky as well, and that makes it strong on... it makes it seem pretty good on... what's his name? PK. So this is going to be an interesting situation here. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how this specific Divine Beast develops in the future. I'm definitely going to raise it on the side. And if it reaches a point where I feel like I can potentially surpass PK, I will actually switch it out. Because, you know, having a leaf is cool. Although I guess, I don't know if it really makes a difference, the specific move, like your stats in terms of like magic, if it makes you even more defensive. I'm fairly sure it doesn't. So the defensive stats are arguably more important on a Divine Beast like this. Which is what makes the Gara line even more tempting, because I even have the extra tanky stats. And if I remember correctly, doesn't PK have an extra vitality anyway, or something like that? It has something interesting, I remember. What do you have, PK? There's a text there that I totally missed. Yeah, he came with Earth Power, so extra health already. So, I mean, just the fact that he does have, you know... Look at his health stat. It's gonna be a hard decision to make in the future. Because, I mean, he's already up a merge and a half on that. Not that it matters, because that's gonna be a quick thing to catch up on, but yeah. Actually, I don't want to sell anything right now, because I want to save I got a bunch of pretty stones, which means I can do that one side quest, by the way. But I guess I'll keep talking, because I'm fairly sure at this point, well, besides the fact that I don't have... Fine, you know what? I'll just cut till I'm done, but I'm fairly sure I'm done with this forest. Alright, we're here in the Room of Life. Let's turn in our Kalma, let's hatch our egg, and then we have the Fire Force do, which is actually going to take significantly longer, so we'll see what happens with that. But some interesting things here. Nothing too special, though, so more reputation. We might actually be fairly close, like I said, to being able to merge, or not to be able to merge, to be able to do our next advancement test. It's going to happen fairly early on the 3-4 sections. If I don't even get it by the end of this, I might even get it by the end of this section. I'm not quite sure. I have 3 more Kalma left to get, so that might be enough to push it over. But here's the leaf that will be interesting, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to be using it or not. But I'm going to go ahead and call it Mort, because if I have a Koopa Kung Fu, I have to have a Mort. And plus, if he gets used, then it makes up for the fact that I didn't get to use him in Pokemon. So what goes around comes around, I suppose. I guess. So there, we got a guy. Your name fits perfectly. It's kind of awesome how it's like 11 instead of 10, because it makes my life happy. Anyway, I'm actually going to put Pasta King back in the box and use PK for... or Gaia. God damn it, I keep confusing my Earth Divine Beasts for the duration of the rest of this, because we have a tournament and I want to have my best team for that. That being said, what is the status on Madame anyway? Madame's at level 18. So given that, I get the feeling I will be able to keep it like this and not worry about... I'll see if it's level 1. If it's level 19 by the end of this, I'll actually merge it later. But if not, I'm actually going to... I might save it and give it Imago instead. I'm not quite sure what I want to do there. I'm probably going to merge it now, because there's no reason. It's not going to be on my team anytime soon anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. But, you want HP back? Well, I got one of those technically, and man, there was like a thing with the pretty stones, and it's not even here anymore. You know, what a tease. But you know, I can get this quest done, so in the end, I guess it works out anyway.
What is it? Oh, the job kid.
Hello, Yellow.
Finally finished that job.
Yay.
See, I've been waiting. Well, here's the...
You've been waiting about 2 seconds. I just took the thing, like, 0 hours ago. You're really impatient, sir. Really impatient. Anyway, I gotta go sell some stuff, and, we'll reconvene shortly. Well, actually, I'll just meet you in the Earth. In the Fire Forest.